Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Just a few words I wanted to say about the immense tragedy that we've all seen take place in Connecticut. There really are, no words that we can express in terms of our outrage and our sympathy in a number of things. And this is just one very small missive, just to say that the Muslim community, is here, and we are conscious of these events. Our hearts go out to the families. I know that on a personal level, my wife texted me and told me what had happened, and my thoughts immediately went, to my daughter. And I cannot imagine the sort of insanity that must be inflicted upon the families that have lost, children between the ages of 5 and 10 is unbelievable. And I would like to make a note also to address the Muslim community, not to be overly controversial, but I have to say I was a little taken aback by some of the comments that I heard from the Muslim community when people wanted to express their own sympathies, but they were only done so if it was also invoking, children of Palestine or Muslims elsewhere. And I really feel that this is kind of reprehensible, to be honest, and that this is not the time and place to politicize tragedy. It's not the time and place to politicize empathy. And in many ways, it really is indicative and shows the lack of cultural capital that so many Muslims still suffer from having, in that they complain about the broader American public doesn't sympathize, which I think in some regards is, of course, is not all true. We also have to be aware that the media has an effect on what voices are heard and what voices are not heard. But it also is, indicative of the fact that, American Muslims are still struggling to make themselves a part of the broader narrative in America. And I had wrote about this, and I may post a link in the video here, talking about the importance of narrative. And of course others like Dr. Sherman Jackson and Usama Cannon at Ta'arif and whatnot, continue to talk about the detriment of not having a narrative in America. And therefore, I say again, as I had put on my Twitter feed, that if you are unable to just simply express compassion and sympathy for somebody without having to contextualize it somehow, then your ability to be compassionate, I believe, has been compromised, and you need to examine yourself. So just a few words, first and foremost, of my own personal, and speaking on behalf of at least some of the communities that I represent, from the broader Muslim community, that we would like to express our condolences to those families, and that we pray that God will ease their burden. That's it, just really try to ease their burden for the time that they have to pass in this life until they will meet their children again. We pray, inshallah, that they will be reunited in Al-Jannat al-Firdaus, in paradise. So just a few thoughts here on a cool, chilly Saturday in the outskirts of Philadelphia. Another religious dispatches for you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.